And it's Nick with OTR Views, man. We got Lil Mexico over in the building. What's up, bro?
You know what it is, man. OTW.
What's up with
You
you, bro?
motherfucker, man. Shit, man, just, you say we wanted to get in this motherfucker, so we here.
For sure, for sure.
Bringing you a little something, a little Mexico, so for all the fans, all the family, everybody that's been staying tuned. Much love, much, appreciation for all the support, all the fucking views, basically.
For
That
sure.
shit means a lot. All the followers, all the new followers, man, I really appreciate that too.
For sure, bro. For sure. First, let's check on your health, man. I see you ain't been in the hospital and shit. You good now?
Yeah, back on. I'm it's just little health shit. I got anemia and shit, so it's just I gotta watch what I eat to boost my levels. But my shit was just low, and when you feel it, you feel your body. So I went in, checked myself. It wasn't right, so I stayed in that motherfucker. Got a little service done.
Yeah.
Like a vehicle. So
Hell yeah.
we back on, tune up right, everything back on.
For sure, for sure. Now, first, bro, just get into a little bit of background, bro. Just tell us a little bit about you, how long you been doing music, and, what kind of gave you the passion for music.
We started like 5 years ago, man. Long Live Click Clack. It's my brother. That's who started this shit. Like, he was the one rapping and just insisted for me to rap, and I wasn't fucking with it. 3 years ago, we switched over to the Spanish.
Okay.
I wanted to go back to my roots and go to who I am. Like, if I was gonna do music once he got killed 3 years ago. So I was like, if I'm gonna take this shit serious, I need to find something, find my roots, find me. And that's when the whole Spanish started involving. So now we on 3 years on that. So that's where we saw the major, like, a shift change, the fans loving it, and it's, the people is proud of the shit. And that's what we rocking it for the culture down there in Mexico. And I am Mexican. That's why I'm doing this shit.
For sure, bro. And I've been keeping up with you for a little while, man. Not too long. I didn't start off from the beginning, but I definitely started from the beginning of the year. And every visual that I've seen you put out has been high quality, professional, bro. Like movie type shit. So how is that possible? Like how can you basically not start from that, but basically like when people notice, they gonna go from that. Like how did you make that possible?
Grinding, bro. We had to grind hard in the motherfucker, and we shout out to AD. He's the one that directs a bunch of the videos. I come up with a lot of ideas. We come up with the spots, a bunch of stuff, and it's all about getting the right. I feel like getting the right shooters, bro, the right directors. It makes the vision that the artists have vivid, and that's what we try to bring you. I try to bring you what I really live, what I'm really doing in a movie little format. And shout out to Dang Films too. We got another one coming. That's who did a couple videos. Salsa, he did that. Pagas a Kilo, he did that. So it's like, he was able to bring the visual what I wanted, and I really wanted that, like, to focus on quality versus shooting a bunch of fucking videos. Just shoot a couple that are right quality. Mm-hmm. And how it came to that too is just, the mentor, which is Young Dolph. Shout out to Dolph. You see all his videos and shit. You don't see no fugazi shit.
For sure.
So that's where we kind of stepping in, but in a Mexico format. I'm all the way with it. So I'm bringing you the culture of the United States in the Mexico format. That's the best way to put this.
Okay. And I seen you got the Bonnie and Clyde visual too. That's gonna be dope. Do you basically come up with all of the visions hand in hand for the videos?
Yeah, we had to go all the way back to California down there out the desert and shit. I just kept picturing when I kept hearing the song, it was on some shit like that. So shout out to Victoria La Mala too. We made it happen. Went out there in the desert, hiding the motherfuckers, sweating bullets. And it's just some real movie type of shit that I try to give y'all.
Okay.
To make, the fans, the viewers wonder, damn, how the fuck he do that?
Right.
And that's what I want. I've always wanted that. If you don't respect the music, you're going to respect the video. You're going to respect the grind. Something about it, you're going to fall into it to where, you like the movement.
Right.
And I really appreciate, the people that is able to see it and notice that I'm putting in work.
For sure, bro. For sure. Now I see you guys. I mean, you with the Wolfpack family. You guys move as a family too,
Yeah, yeah.
not like just a label, like anything. You guys move as real family.
Wolfpack Familia. It's based on that. We started as that, bro.
Okay.
Brotherhood.
Okay.
Now it's a independent record label, so it's something. It's been like that with Aztec. Shout out to Aztec. He's the one that kicked the door down with the music and shit. He went on to the movies. We followed up with it.
Okay.
Brick, Nolia, me. We got a few other artists in the roster and shit. They finna start bringing them out. AD is the one, the CEO who running this shit. So
Okay.
shout out to the whole Wolfpack. You know, shout out to the Drug Gladiators too. Truck Bum, what up?
For sure. Shout out Truck Book, man. All right, man. So, tell us a little bit about how you feel about like the Spanish rap music scene in Houston.
Man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I love that we finally, a lot of rappers is coming together. A couple of them still got their little differences, but I love the unity. I love the Hispanics, all the Hispanic rappers that are popping out. It's a beautiful thing that the city is finally able to hustle, work, and that's what the hustle town is about. And basically putting the shit together from the north to the south, east, west, and that's what we've been doing. Like I rock and roll in the southwest. AD, the whole Wolfpack is the north side. So that's how we merge together.
Oh,
It's
okay.
basically linking up, putting the cities together, and just rock and rolling as one basically. And that's what you see right now with the music. You see a lot of big artists popping out of Houston.
For sure.
And it's like we getting that vision back that we had back when Powwow, Bun, Pimp, all of them were doing it, and they had the spotlight in Houston. So I feel like it's the same thing we're doing right now with all the new artists, including myself. I'm from Mexico, but raised in Houston, so I consider myself, my style, my whole culture that I have is, you know, A-Town shit. So
For sure.
that's why I look at it as it's so important. That's where salsa came out. Salsa is me putting the culture of Houston in Spanish for my whole Latino people to understand why we do what we do with the 84s, with the candy paint, with the, you know, that's just the culture and the tea, the whole grills and all that shit. So it's just this, it's not something that we do as to be cool, whatever. It's kind of like our trademark. You can name. You know, you go to New York, them niggas with them Timberlands, right?
For sure.
And that's you see a nigga out there, you know what it is. So out here is the same thing. You see a nigga with the diamond teeth.
Yeah.
You see him with the swangers. You already know what it is. It's Houston shit.
For sure.
And you see it all over the world right now. It's screwed and did something that it took over, you know, worldwide instead of just, how can I say, in the country type of shit. Because you hear that shit in Mexico. And that's a blessing for people to be talking about DJ Screw, Pimp C, all that in Mexico. It's a lot.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who were some of your musical influences when you were younger and you?
I'll say the one that really put me like on the street shit has got to be UGK. I grew up on that hard. The other one, you know, that I looked up to in the business and all that, and that's why I started doing this shit and really seeing it as possible as SPM. So shout out to the whole Dope House too.
For sure. For sure. Now I seen you posted a picture with Vaughn, man. I know you had met and chopped it up with him. Did you guys have any music going on, and how did you feel about that situation when it happened?
Man, we were supposed to do some music. That's crazy because we kept talking about it. And while I was in the hospital, he checked up on me 2 days before that happened. So it's crazy, bro, because no matter what you do, it shouldn't be to that level of ignorant bullshit, you know?
Right.
Getting to the point where you got people that don't know how to move type of shit.
Right.
Certain situations, if it's a one-on-one and they gonna fight, let that shit be. But if it's, you know, guns being drawn and shooting and shit, it's gonna make a whole difference of the situation. I can't speak about it and I can't sit here and say who's right, who's wrong, or whatever. I wasn't there. So
For sure.
I don't like speaking on that.
For
All
sure.
I can say is he was a good dude. I loved how he take care of his kids. I love how he was about his people. Sometimes you just gotta watch it though. You know how you move with your people. You gotta make sure your people move how you move. And that's why I feel, I can't speak on the situation, but man, much love to King Von, long live King Von, and my condolences to his family and his kids, man.
For sure, man. For sure. Now pursuing music, bro. And they really just had a study like 50% of the rap game like artists has died from gun violence, bro.
Yeah,
So how do you feel about pursuing a music career and moving as an artist and the targets that come with being an artist, as far as jewelry or just the shit that you wear, money, having money or anything, like how do you feel about that?
it's crazy that you said that because that shit's been on my mind a lot. You know, you just see that shit happen, like people taking the beef seriously off the internet and shit and making it a whole nother thing. And then with the jury, bro, I feel like I can't lie and tell you I didn't think about saying fuck this shit, fuck this rap, cause is this rap worth my life? But then again, it's my dream, and it's helping other people, motivate themselves to do something. So if my life is worth that to motivate others and to change how people think and to live my dream, I'm with it. If they say if your dreams don't scare you, then you ain't dreaming enough and you ain't thinking enough. So God didn't put that in you. So if He put that in me, that's how I walk around. I walk around with the Lord blessings on me, and I feel like I don't fuck over people. I don't look for shit. So don't come looking for shit. And if I feel tension in the room, I'm not the type to stay. I'm finna get the fuck up out of there. Why? I got kids, and I got people that they depend on me. So I look at this rap shit as it's a dream, but it's also crazy because people worship this shit, bro.
Right.
To me, this is, I glorify my Lord. So I put stuff that means something to me, but other people look at it as it's a win shit, or it's I'm gonna hit a lick. That's what, people think. But in reality, it's like you just fucking up over yourself because that shit ain't gonna last. Yeah, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want with it, but is that really gonna make you to a next stage of your life? No. So that's where I'm at with that I feel like I refuse to fall into the shit because I'm too strong. Like I said, I live my life with God first, family second, and business third. So my power is that God. I don't walk around with security. I don't walk around with 100 people around me as an entourage or none of that. You never see that. And not to say I got big nuts or I don't give a fuck about being out here in the streets like that, but I feel like people know where I come from and people know what I stand for. And I demand respect as well as I give respect. So I don't sit here and put myself in those type of positions or those type of places. That's why I like to be private. I like to stay private. If it's more about fucking around in the streets and all that and being with the family, man, you're going to catch me with the family. You're going to catch me with the little ones. You're going to catch me doing something. So for everybody out there, the youngins, this is for the youngins. Old heads know what the fuck I'm talking about because they ain't on that shit. But the youngins, sometimes it's not so good just squeezing that trigger. Sometimes that second that you do that, it's gonna fuck your whole life up. So sometimes it's just think. I know nowadays is I'm gonna pop that shit before a nigga talk or something, but if you not in to where you finna lose your life, then it's not that type of shit. If it's just a fight, man, go on catch that ass whooping, man, and just leave it alone.
For sure.
Straight the fuck up, catch that ass whooping. If you could whoop his ass, whoop his ass. If you got your ass whooped, fuck it. It's another day. But you ain't about to go fight a case, or you ain't about to be dead.
Right.
So I just put that, it's some strong words, and we go through shit. We all go through shit, but you ain't gotta take it out on people that you don't even fuck with or know.
For sure.
So just for everybody out there, man, for the artists that's growing up doing this shit. Do it if it's a dream. Don't do it for the fucking clout. Don't do this shit for because I want to be a rapper. I never wanted to do no fucking rapping. So to me, if you ask me right now if I'm a rapper, I would tell you no. I'm an artist.
Right.
So basically what I'm trying to do is give you some art, paint you a picture.
Right.
of what I live, what I've done. As far as rap, I give it to the ones that's really rapping. You got the gift, you got the gift, but keep going. If God put that in you, keep going. This spike was going on because people die every day.
Right.
So we just see it a lot more because the focus is on that, you know. But
Right.
this shit's been happening like a pop, like a Biggie.
Right.
So it's been going on. That's how you move, and what your another message is your mouth is the strongest weapon created ever in the world.
Right.
So when you speak that you finna, or you shooting at people, or you glorifying that shit, or you sitting here speaking about death upon you and all that, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Whatever you speak on, it's gonna come. You speak blessings coming your way, good coming your way, positive, that's what's gonna come. You speak that crazy shit and that gun shit, that shit ain't for everybody. That ain't for everybody. And I'm telling you where I come from, Mexico. It's for real about that shit. So for us to take it in the game way, they don't play that shit. So I'm just letting you know, if you down for that, just know where you headed to. And be ready for that. If you bout that shit, I can respect that. I can't sit here and knock you or tell you nothing different. But if you know, and you trying to live a long life or have seeds and see your seeds grow, it's a whole different mentality. That's what I'm trying to do.
For sure, man. Now let me ask you this, since we on that subject, a lot of youngers will probably think like, man, it's probably too far gone. Like, in the last 2-3 years, bro. Every fight. I mean, even when we was in school, like high school, little parties and shit like that. Every fight seems to turn into gun violence, bro. Like people don't know how to lose a fight anymore. That shit is like. Do you feel like that shit is done, and you feel like
Yeah, the society that we live in, we just gotta be prepared for that, bro. Like,
yeah.
for one, there's guns every fucking where.
Right.
You got guns laying around everywhere. You can get a gun so easy now. So it's not so much of the guns, because everybody says that's the problem.
Right.
Take them back. I don't think it's the guns. I think it's the people that's abusing the fucking guns. It's no different than the drugs.
Right.
The drugs ain't the problem. It's the people that abuse the fucking drugs that make the drugs hype up.
Right.
So that's where this is at with the guns. It's like, yeah, they can sit there and do all that, but in reality, taking all the guns and then people that really need protection, because people is really out here stealing shit, really robbing people for no reason. So it's like, you can't take that away and then expect protection from the laws. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
So I just feel like it's not the guns, it's the people that's fucking with the guns who's doing the damage. Why? You just said that people can't take an ass whooping no more.
Right.
If that's what it is, if we fighting, I'm cool with knowing that we taking a ass whooping and that's what it is, and that's cool. But if you sit there and you come in with guns and all that, and I know, then it's a different story.
Right.
And that's where the youngins gotta know. Okay, if it's that, you got the right. It's in the Bible. You got the right to protect yourself. But you don't have the right to just go fucking killing and shooting people because you felt some type of way.
Right.
Or because your man's told you, oh, fuck him.
Right.
And you just feel like, well, yeah, fuck him, and you feel some type of way. No. Like, if it's that, it's that. And that's what Bond used to say. So it's crazy because he said that in an interview. Now that I just think about it, he said, it ain't no beef. And you don't call it beef unless somebody dies.
Right.
Or somebody got shot at. So that's where I'm at with that. Like, if they don't come for you on that note, why go look for shit? Right. And still, if he's coming for you and you could protect yourself, yeah, of course, don't nobody want to fucking die.
Right.
I wouldn't let somebody try to come kill me over some jewelry, over some shit. Like, we finna have a problem, and that's what I'm saying. Like, why even take it there?
Right. Okay. All right, man. Shout out your single, man. What are you pushing right now, and what do we have coming before the year is over with?
Yeah, we on the music now.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We drop on the 20th. So by the time you see this right here, it's gonna be a couple of days, so it'll probably already happen. So y'all stay tuned. Got Mentira featuring my little young boy Magana. Super, super talented with the music. He got a single dropping after that with what's his name? Maxo Cream. So super fire. Stay tuned. We got a couple on my break about to drop to his album. He's coming through. I think after the year. Then I got one coming with Rob G in the beginning of the year, which is Anuel people. Shout out to the whole Regalos de la Muerte, FOM. Spiff, what the fuck is up? Shout out to them in Miami. And that's basically what we're working. We're trying to give you every month, every other month at least, the single with the video. That way y'all good. If you ain't feeling the song, you're gonna feel the video. So we're gonna give you one way or another. So y'all stay tuned. On the 20th, we got Mentira. We got a couple on mine. Go subscribe to that Wolfpack channel right now. Go subscribe to the Lil Mexico channel too for my personal shit. The whole gang is on the Wolfpack, so shout out to the whole paper route, Wolfpack. Follow me on Instagram. All that good stuff, huh?
Yeah,
Lil
man.
Mexico HOV.
Yeah, I might say give them the Instagram name where to follow you at.
Yeah, we official with it too, real Mexico shit. So everybody out there that's using the name, the whole Lil Mexico, we really about that shit. It's the culture. It's not just the name. It's not just wearing a flag. It's a lifestyle that we live in. It's the culture. So shout out to everybody that's doing it in the right way. Everybody that ain't, you gonna get washed the fuck off because the people know what's real and what's not. And like I said, thank y'all for the love, for the support. Follow me on all that good shit, Lil Mexico HOV on Instagram and everything. So stay tuned on the music. We ain't stopping. We got something big coming, but I ain't gonna talk about it too much. We just gonna say shout out to the whole paper route, and we gonna leave it at that.
For sure.